Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another...
Oh, he's taken it. Real chance. Chance, surely! Ambitious ball here. He's on it. Can he get away? Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Thuram. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to get it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass just didn't quite work. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Doué. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It'll pass back. Looking for options for movement. Osimhen. And the pass is intercepted. It's come to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan still without a single shot on target. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Griezmann really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rodri. And it's Azar. And here's Thuram. Threads one in. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a sharp pass. Spread out to the left. Tries to pass it through. And he plays one through. He is through here. Doué! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's up! And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Doué. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal. Great chance! And here's Azar. And he's got the beating of his man. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Griezmann. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Looking for a runner.
few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Not the most accurate pass, and he's picked out the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's a lovely, neat pass. Cross to the back post. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a...
Griezmann! And he's following up! And it's in! How they've waited! Now they have it! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Jordan Henderson knocks it into space. Pedri. And here's Doué. Shoots! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rashford. And here's Griezmann.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, super ball. And a chance! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Serán sustituidos.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Rooney Se va a realizar un cambio de
Now this could be a chance. No, outsmarting him this time.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that...
Big chance! Deftly away. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's gone backward here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, this looks sharp. And he's well positioned here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Rashford. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri. And Gabriel. And here's Doué. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a cute ball.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 16. Serán sustituidos por...
That's a
el
decent
dorsal
clearance.
19,
He's felt
dorsal
that, hasn't he?
7, el dorsal 41.
And it's Rashford.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
Has a
jugadores.
look and plays it forward.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Belletti. That is ended up in no man's land. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And this is Rooney. Nice control. Bellingham. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
A continuación,
Osimhen claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Milan perfectly played the...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an up.
Shoots! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Makaleli. Seedorf.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Look at this. Messi! Messi! From another planet!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Gerrard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that pass just didn't quite work. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's aimed into the middle. Thuram deals with that comfortably.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a sharp pass. Pinches it off him, and it's Seedorf. Seedorf charging forward. Chance! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Aubameyang is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Looking for options for movement. Messi was a look. It's Adriano! Osimhen. AC Milan could counter here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, he's burst through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He won't be happy with that one.
Liverpool definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Seedorf. And that could set him on his way. Oh, just a keeper now. Adriano! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Takahara. That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to retrieve it. Seedorf. Nice looking ball. Well read, nice interception. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, it's Seedorf. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to pass it through. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. And it's Henderson. Just past the 40th minute mark. Oh, that's clever. And he's got the beating of his man. And he is deftly away. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He is through here. This possibly the last play of the half. Takahara with the clearance. Gerrard just eases him off the ball. Osimhen. And it's Belletti.
There they go, hunting again.
And it's half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che è possibile acquistare il programma dell'incontro odierno dagli stand vicino ai cancelli. Un bel ricordo della giornata.
The second period is on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can...
He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Denied by an instinctive save.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
A good play on the left-hand side here. Pass somewhat off target. Griezmann. Played over towards the opposite flank. Gerrard. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's a key interception. Adriano. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that has not gone well. Osimhen. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Big chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, what a skill set he has. He's just ghosted past a couple of defenders.
And they've got rid. Milan have the chance to go the other way. It's Gerrard! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool get their fourth corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And it's Makalele. And he's in on goal. And now they can spring out of defence. Almost an hour gone. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Jordan Henderson. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good purposeful running this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Gerrard. Opts for safety. Thuram. Stood up well to him there. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Threads one in. He's looking wide. He played for Rijkaard. Jordan Henderson. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Seedorf. And he's being shifted off it. Donatoni currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Osimhen. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Decent chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Milan have their second corner now.
Milan. Numero 15, Jordan Henderson. Numero 14, numero 6.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Goes back.
Il numero 16, il numero 8, Xabi Alonso.
Adriano is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Adriano. Oh, shooting chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Aubameyang. He's got away. Gerrard.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now here's the... Oh, good climb! That's put paid to the danger. And he's had it nicked away. Osimhen. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, it's a great ball here. Adriano! It's bounced back off the post.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Challenge
recupero.
just a bit on the firm side. Not the most accurate pass. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And he's quick to return it. Xavi Alonso does well not to be outdone there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. David Villa. And here's Osimhen. Lovely pass, but Griezmann! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's put paid to the danger. It's run loose here. And here's Elise. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! And that's in. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Can he get it through? Cannavaro cuts out the pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh, no joy this time. Osimhen is herring after that one. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Shevchenko.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! Into the lead once more. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rodri. And it's Hazard. Back towards the middle. And here's Shevchenko. It's not an especially good pass, that. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And he's heaved it away. And it's Olmo. That's a good ball. 30 minutes gone. Quality ball. Knocks it out wide. Dani Olmo. Oh, good ball. And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get on the end of this? Olise! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
No, that's been intercepted. Hazard. Rodri. And he's gone searching crossfield. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that is well cleared. Beckenbauer. Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And that was somewhat errant. Well, he can only improve on that one next time. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That's destined for the flank. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Donadoni providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to get free. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Donadoni. Donadoni, he's got away. Now the cross. Saliba. And that is the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Milan are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And Shevchenko! Now it's Donatoni.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Donatoni.
Such good technique.
Now it's Osimhen. Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Olise. Saliba clears it away. Hazard. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Osimhen. And that is masterful defending. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Griezmann! Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Shevchenko, and he's being shifted off it. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good spread. Dani Olmo drills one in. Ferry getting this one clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. It's a pretty loose pass. Costa Curta. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's De Bruyne. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Donatoni chasing after it. Donatoni.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Osimhen. Olise! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
He is through here. Belletti. That's a good foray he's making. Just eases him off the ball. That should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Foot in. Takahara. Costa Curta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Santiago really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's had it nicked away. Olise. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
So we have movement on both benches.
Lascia il campo per il numero 19. Attenzione, un cambio.
Now it's Donadoni, and he's worked it through. And they're back on the ball again. Vitz. Berry. Costa Curta. He's a sharp little ball here.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
This looks promising. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's lofted through here. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
He'll try from distance! And that's a tidy finish! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard.
And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good-looking ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Donatoni. Played out wide. And here's Osimhen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Just eases him off the ball. Vieira. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now. Still
Getting up there! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Belletti. Sends it crossfield. Davids. Cafu. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's in a great position here. Nicely weighted ball. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now this could be a chance. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He won't be happy with that one. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Viene sostituito con il
Milan
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players.
Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Out towards the flank. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a throw. Cafu. Played it again. Oh, good climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Belletti. Now it's Villa, and it's Griezmann. Looking to play him in. And Donatoni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Davids, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, super find. A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Cafu clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Nuno Mendes. Vieira. And this is Nedved. Oh, he's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Played out towards the right wing. Cafu, cross from towering header. And it's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nuno Mendes. That's a good ball out wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's a goal kick. Milan can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And it's Roberto Carlos. Tries to play it through. And a chance! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Davids. Yeah, can so cleverly bypass the press. He's having a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Davids most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. A probing pass. He can run onto that. Ibrahimovic! Oh, nearly, but not quite. And this could be the final action of the first half. Davids goes short. Davids! Cross. Oh, great leap! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well, and while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it.
Impressive jump! And they've got rid. Dembele.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's found a way through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And a header! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Searching passes played there. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Knocks it out wide. And here's Osimhen. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
Great chance! Lacking in accuracy.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
David Villa. Belletti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So we've reached the hour mark. Looking for the run. Griezmann receives it in a good position here. Mendes clears without hesitation. Now he's off and running. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's shifting through the gears here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
So,
6,
third corner of the game.
Griezmann. Numero 11, Villa.
Cannavaro
Numero
tries to
14.
clear.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 17, il numero 21.
Delivers the ball.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. That has been knocked clear. Goes for goal! And the keeper read that really well.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Threads one in. Incoming diving header! It's a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal, spectacular, and that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all